Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day, and this is No Gym Needed. We're back with another What If Dragon Ball video. So, this is the very first What If I've ever done, and we're going right along through Dragon Ball Super now. And I asked you guys to vote for who you wanted to fight Goku Black, and I got a lot of votes. All the votes were for Gogeta actually. So, I thank you guys so much for voting. It means a lot to me and it makes me feel like you guys really enjoy these what ifs, so I'm going to keep making them. Now, future Bulma goes and makes a time machine and gathers enough fuel for it to do a one-way trip into the past. She teaches Trunks how to use it, and Trunks travels into the past, where he wakes up and sees Goku and gets kind of scared and startled, and then he sees Bulma and gets overwhelmed with emotion, and he tells them about the horrible future full of dread with Goku Black, and that the only hope is past Goku and Vegeta to come and help him in the future. Vegeta says, "Do I really have to go?" Bulma says, "Yes." And he says, "Alright." And then they all get ready to go to the future with him. So they do, and they meet Goku Black. There, they fight him, and they're like, wow, he's really strong. But they use Super Saiyan 2, and they beat him really easily. Then they go back to the past, Trunks goes back to the future, and before long, Trunks comes back to the past and tells him, hey, he's not beaten, in fact, he got a power-up. It's crazy. So they go back and they're like, alright, let's take him out right this time. And they're using Super Saiyan 4. They're really giving it to him, and then he shows them his new transformation, Super Saiyan Rose, and they're like, whoa, I didn't expect him to power up this much. So Goku's like, help me out, Vegeta, and they are hunting him down. Vegeta's like, you imposter, Kakarot, I'm gonna take you out. And so they go ahead and try to do a Kamehameha Final Flash combo attack, and right before they can let it off, Zamasu pops up, and they were not expecting that at all. Now they realize that the situation is far more complex than they thought it was, and they're getting overwhelmed. And then Trunks comes and uses Super Saiyan Rage, and he's able to hold them off long enough for them to go back into the past. Then they go and check out Gowasu, and they try to get proof that Zamasu is plotting this, and it's not as easy as they thought it was. And then they have to go back to the future again, and Vegeta's like, what should I do? Should I use Super Saiyan 4 Super Saiyan Blue? What if he copies it? That would not be good. And rah! Kakarot, what are you doing? Always showing off. However, that form's not a bad idea. You think you're the only one who can do it? I went Super Saiyan before you, Kakarot. Now behold, the fruits of my training. And Vegeta goes Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan. They think it's best to finish him off in one blow, so they decide to fuse. The resulting fusion is probably one of the most powerful ones in the entire history of fanfiction. We got Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan, Gogeta. The energy this guy is emitting is just intense. In fact, they're having trouble collecting their thoughts after the fusion. However, they gather their ki and say, sorry about that, I was having a little trouble collecting my thoughts, but now I assure you, it's all under control and I'm ready to fight you. And Goku Black says, you fools! You think that scares me? Behold my transformation. And he goes Super Saiyan 4, borderline Super Saiyan. He goes, Zamasu told me all your tricks from his divine location. And via the Batara earrings, they get ready to fuse. Zamasu's saying, you stupid mortals, your transformations mean nothing. Behold a true divine being. Gogeta's like, what is this ki? Next thing you know, you got Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan merged Zamasu. And the power this guy's putting off is unreal. So they size each other up, and then they go all out. They're fighting super hard. It is a really intense battle, unlike any battle ever before had on planet Earth or even in the universe, more or less, besides the gods of destructions and the angels. They're fighting, and then it's fairly even, and Gohan and Whis pop up. Whis says, my, this situation is a lot crazier than I had anticipated originally. And Gohan is like, whoa, that looks like Gokuhan, but it's not, it's Gogeta. Not only that, but that form, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan, it's even more powerful than me and Father were. But that's no Majin Buu. Who is that guy? He's way strong. Whis nods at Gohan, and Gohan starts powering up. This power-up is not like the normal power-up. He goes mystic, but then he keeps charging, and he has white lightning around him. And it actually stops Zamasu and Gogeta, and they look over, and they say, Gohan, what are you doing here? And then he goes Super Saiyan 4, Ultimate Mystic, but he's going even further, and nobody really knows what's going on here. He's not powering up to his max. He's gone way beyond that. It's such a deeper power. He's on the brink of a transformation, and then you get Super Saiyan, not Super Saiyan 5. This is Divine Prototype Super Saiyan. And what this is Whis became very curious about the Saiyan anatomy and the biochemistry of the Saiyans, and wondered what would happen if he gave a Saiyan a little bit of angelic energy. He knew it would cause a transformation, but he didn't know what kind of transformation or what would happen or what the power would be. So he made a deal with Gohan, and Whis realized this was the perfect opportunity to try it out. Whis also had invested interest in this fight because if the Supreme Kai dies, the God of Destruction dies as well, and by consequence the angel will be decommissioned, and Whis is rather having fun as Beerus' his trainer, especially with the Saiyans and stuff, mixing things up. So he makes a deal with Gohan that he will give him some angelic energy if Gohan will then go to the future and test it on this awesome being, Merge Zamasu. So Gohan agrees. He wants to save Trunks and help everyone. So with this new form, he goes and challenges Merge Zamasu. That was also about the time Gogeta's fusion ended as well, so it was good timing. Now they stand in front of each other. Merge Zamasu is like, these pathetic mortals never get tired of messing with me. And not only that, not only are they challenging me, a divine being like myself, they have the nerve to use angelic power and God Ki. This has gone on too long, so they fight. However, Gohan's new transformation is too much for Merge Zamasu. It totally blows him away, and Merge Zamasu kind of like devolves into this ugly, nasty form. And he's still raging, he's still saying he's immortal and all this stuff. Then Gohan starts to transform back into his regular form, and he goes, no, I need more time, I need more time. But then he hears, move, Gohan, move. And Gohan gets out of the way, and Trunks comes through with his Sword of Hope. It's a spirit bomb subconsciously created onto his broken sword. So now the energy of the remaining mortals is enough to cut Zamasu and really mess him up. But then he starts to merge with the timeline itself, and Goku has to use his button to call Zeno. Then the two Zenos meet, and they determine that this timeline is absolutely wrecked, and they have to erase it. So they erase it, and everybody returns to the past. So then eventually, Goku is training with Whis and talks to Zeno, and ends up inspiring the Tournament of Power and the exhibition match. So they meet the Trio de Danger of Universe 9, and they fight. Buu fights Bazil, and it's gonna go exactly the same. I don't think I'd see any changes in this. And Gohan fights Lavenda. Now Goku is fighting Bergamo, and Zeno says you guys are gonna get erased unless Universe 7 wins and you go all out. I think Goku would still go Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, because Goku figures the Divine Key is the next step up, and he figures that is his best, and Zeno is very satisfied with the match, and they do win. Then following the exhibition match, Goku has to find the team members for Universe 7 to fight in the Tournament of Power. He meets with Boo, and is very impressed with his new power and physique. He is looking forward to fighting with Boo in the tournament. Then he goes and spars with Krillin. They have a great fight on the rooftop, and his wife, Android 18, comes and helps him in that fight, and Goku is hoping that they're both going to fight in the tournament. Then he goes and meets Android 17 for the first time, and Android 17 reveals he has no desire to help. He does not care if the universe gets erased, he just wants to live happy with his family and protect the animals. However, then the Galactic Poachers come, and Goku's like, let me take care of them, but Android 17's like, no, this is my duty and my responsibility. But Goku's not taking no for an answer. He pushes his arm out of the way, goes to Super Saiyan 4, and takes care of them immediately. And Android 17 does find a place in his heart to help Goku save the universe and save everyone. So then Gohan is training with Piccolo for the Tournament of Power. He knows he needs to get serious, but this is very nostalgic for him. I mean, this is where it all started, where Gohan and Piccolo trained after Goku and Raditz died together, where he learned how to use oozaru for the first time. And now Gohan is training harder than ever, and he realizes that the universe is at stake, and he says, Piccolo, I want to find my own path to power, one different from Father's. Not Super Saiyan Blue, not Super Saiyan 4. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna follow my heart and find a new form. One that can even surpass Father. And I'm gonna protect the ones I care about with my own hands. So you now might be wondering, well, why doesn't he just use Divine Prototype Super Saiyan? Well, the reason for that is because Whis gave him some angelic energy, and because it was from an external source, he didn't achieve that transformation from something within himself. Therefore, he can't do it again unless Whis gives him more angelic energy. And can you imagine if the angels could just pump their fighters full of angelic energy and they were all fighting each other like that? It would be totally unfair, and it'd just not be cool at all. And I'm sure Zeno would not allow that in the tournament. So from there, Goku goes to find Tien at his dojo, and we get the zombified Roshi versus Tien. Well, that turns out well, and Goku expresses his wishes that he hopes that Tien and Roshi can help in the tournament. Then Goku goes to test Gohan's strength, and they have a great battle. Gohan's getting the upper hand and says, Father, don't forget, I was stronger than you at one point, and I'm determined to get there again. And Goku says, I can't go easy on you, son, and he goes into Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and they have an epic fight. Goku's using Ultimate Mystic Enhanced Mastered Form. And then Majin Buu falls asleep. Totally unreliable, as always, and they need to find a replacement for him. The only replacement they could find on short notice was Golden Frieza. So he comes out, they all get in trouble, and they get jumped, and they have the Hakai struggle. Then in Universe 6, you have Kaba teaching Caulifla how to go Super Saiyan. So they're bolstering their fighting power, getting ready for the tournament. So with all the members finally chosen, they have a strategy meeting. Even the Supreme Kai Shin is there. And they're talking about using teamwork, but they got a plan, but who knows if they're going to actually follow it or not. I mean, you got Saiyans on the team. So, with that, they're ready for the Tournament of Power. Hey guys, this is No Gym Needed. I hope you enjoyed the video. These are kind of hard to make, and I feel like my memory of the timeline's getting sloppier and sloppier. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the show so I can give you guys the most high quality what-ifs as possible. But if you did like it, thank you so much, and if you made it to the end of this, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave a like, and I'm going to set the bar a little higher this time. 40 likes will guarantee another part to this what if. Thank you all once again. Have a great day.